He picks up queens on the very first hand.
Well, he told Marcus, I'm only gonna play good hands. So far, so good.
Raises to 50. Stratton goes out. Marcus Gonsalves has a pair of kings. How do you like that?
Oh boy, I like it very much. However, Chance's chip leader, Marcus is second in chips, and they're nearly 100 big blinds effective. So at a final table, these two actually have a strong incentive to play a little more cautious against each other, despite the strength of these hands.
I love that sound.
Folded around, back to Chance. Beautiful restraint here. Doesn't go with the raise, just makes the call. We're going to the flop.
A nice adjustment from Chance off the bat, recognizing the dynamic and that Marcus is not likely to be 3-betting light all that often.
Ace 10-3, they gotta both be fearing that ace there, but Marcus gonna make a value bet. 130, a quick call by Chance. 3 pairs the board on the turn. And they're both suspicious of the other. And they go check, check. Now 6 on the river, now Chance is saying, wait a second, he checked on the turn, maybe I am in front. He doesn't have to necessarily have an ace. I got queens, I'm gonna put in a little blocker bet, 135.
I like this, Vince. Not only does Chance get value the times Marcus has pocket jacks or a 10, but he also prices a showdown against the weak aces for just 20% pot. So 2 benefits to taking this play here, and we know it's likely gonna backfire. Marcus gonna ask for more time, but I would be surprised if he gave up this pot facing such a small bet.
Oh, he's taking his time here.
Queens.
He's gonna make this call, he's gonna love it. Marcus from San Diego, California, take it down. Hand number 1.
Hey, what happened?
Where's all the money? I thought you won more than you should have, to be honest.
Oh, now here comes the peanut gallery.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, no, we're gonna have a rough day. These guys playing too tight. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Strat.
I know.
I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Oh, my God.
Tuan came into this final table in 3rd. He would love to see one of those guys ahead of him get knocked out.
Get a free entry into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament and play online poker for real cash and prizes at clubwpt.com. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Back on Tuan.
Both require time.
Both could be a lot.
This time he's getting a real hand, pair of kings.
Now time for the main course for Tuan now. He certainly has the image to get action with these kings.
He's gonna make it 60,000 to go. The Canadian gets up from his seat. Chance with a suited connector. Making the call. Stratton out, Marcus out. Kevin Liu in the big blind. Gonna cost him just a little bit, so he's gonna hang around. 3-way action, a big overpair up against a suited connector and a nothing. And the nothing's gonna hit 2 pair, 5s and 3s.
What a flop, Vince. Bottom 2 for Kevin, overpair for Tuan, flush draw for Chance, and Kevin is gonna lead out here, which surprises me. I think he has a great hand to check raise, and really the big blind should not be doing a lot of leading on this texture. All the same, he gets a call from Tuan. Chance, also gonna call.
Nothing on the turn, a deuce of diamonds.
Well, a nice safe card for Kevin. He has a fairly vulnerable hand here, and he checks. I'm surprised again.
Well, now Tuan thinks he's in front with the overpair, and he's gonna stick out a bet.
Tuan, under the reasonable belief that he has the best hand here. Chance with just a naked flush draw and a player to act behind, gets out of the way.
Wow.
And now Kevin playing this hand very crafty.
I'm only.
Yeah, there you go. Just push it in right now.
Oh boy. Juan knows something is very wrong here, but he may feel priced in. Yes, he does make the call.
Well, Tuan has the Scientology hand. You can't get out.
I've never heard that one before.
Well,
Kevin, a nearly 80% favorite with the two pair. He needs to dodge a queen, a king, or a deuce. Oh, ouch. Kevin Liu takes a brutal beat to be eliminated in sixth place. A great run here tonight from our recent WPT Venetian champ, but he will not be going back to back.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going anywhere. I mean,
looks down in a very uneventful 7-4. Goes out. Chan's gonna take a breather for once. Now Stratton with the ace-10.
One big.
And he's the short stack.
All in.
He's gonna push it all in. Let's see if he gets action with it.
430.
Into Marcus, who has ace-5. But nope. He will also go out. Now Tuan Phan picks up the pair of aces.
call.
Insta call.
Sorry.
Stratton in terrible shape here.
Oh boy.
I would have called you,
boy.
but I saw the first aces.
He needs to hit a Broadway straight or two tens.
You want me to set it
really?
Strat?
He will
Yeah,
also
please.
go out. Now Tuan Phan picks up the pair of
See if
aces.
you can wrangle this one down.
This would be nice.
Good luck, brother.
Good luck, Strat.
Thanks, man.
Stratton in terrible shape here.
How did that feel?
He just looked down. Woo!
No. I saw the first ace. I was about to tell him that I'm going to call him.
And then the other one peels over.
And then I saw the second one.
What do you have last hand?
King.
Oh, King's last hand. Weren't you just complaining about your cards? Like,
No, I wasn't complaining. I just say I just want one of those.
no,
I don't want.
you
I don't
wanted
want
a
no-
sea change.
No, I don't
You
want
wanted
the
a sea change.
I know. I don't want mediocre. You know, like queens, queen and jacks.
John's
Yeah.
needling Tuan a little
We'll
bit,
see.
saying you were complaining, and look what you got.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
Tuan with back-to-back monster hands. Here's the flop. 4-4 deuce.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
It's not good.
No help for Stratton here. He needs a running straight or running tens.
Only runner chop or runner 10.
Tuan's got it all figured out. Huge favorite to knock out Stratton.
Oh, runner 4-4.
Going to the turn.
All right, boys.
It's a 9. That's going to do it. Stratton Wilhelm, our 5th place finisher tonight, making his first WPT final table. A very nice run, but will not go home a chance.
Well, Tony, he's up against a monster. Tuan Phan running good right now, but Stratton is out in 5th place. Let's see what he has to say.
I mean, I had a few really good hands. I wanted some callers there. And then, you know, ace-10, I felt good going all in there, and he just wakes up with aces. There's not much you could do. I'm happy to get 5th at least with the starting stack that I had to start, though.
Tuan out, John now. Also going out. Into Chance, who has a pair of sixes.
Under 20 blinds, sixes tend to limp from the small blind, and Chance will do exactly that. He may just trap Marcus here.
all in.
Marcus gonna shove the ace-5 here, and Chance,
Call.
happy to make this call, gets Marcus in, drawing to 3 outs. So Chance in a nice position to double up here if he can fade that ace.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Here come the first 3.
Bang! Marcus with the ace on the flop takes the lead, and now Chance the one drawing to 2 outs for his tournament life.
7.
7 for a sweat?
5 is pretty cool.
6 is okay.
6 is very good.
No, 6 is done.
No, it's not. Then he has a gutter.
Oh, okay. This guy. Oh, okay.
Lord.
He needs runner straight or to hit the 2-outer 6.
Hanging on for his poker life here at the final table. Let's take a look. It's a nothing deuce of hearts. Doesn't help Chance.
So Chance drawing to 2 outs, going to the river. Otherwise, he'll be our 4th place finisher. Will he find it?
No, king of clubs on the river.
Good luck, everybody.
we are gonna lose Chance in 4th place. Now, he did come in as our chip leader, but comes up a little short tonight. Goes home about $200,000 richer.
Our blinds are going up to 30 and 60 with the big blind ante of 60,000.
Tuan enjoying himself tonight. A regular at the Gardens Casino, making the final table. Now looking down at pocket 3s.
Let's get that serious look. And he will raise it up to 125 to go. John with the pair of 9s.
John, about 25 blinds.
On.
We'll move all in here.
Let's take a look at Marcus's card. Oh, wow, pair of 10s.
Jackpot.
How much is it? Yeah, you just need to count. I need to count.
Marcus with the overpair.
1, 4. 1, 4, 6, 5, I think. Yeah.
Now, Tuan would like to win this hand, but even more, he would like John to lose this hand and lock up 2nd place money.
All in.
He's gonna shove it all.
9s.
10s.
Tuan out,
9s.
You say 9.
pair over pair.
I got 3.
Not much John can do here. Marcus waking up behind him with the overpair.
Nice hand, man.
Now has John drawing to 2 outs for his tournament life as we go to a 7-7-6 flop. So no help for John, although a running 8-5 would give him a straight. Otherwise, he needs to find a 9.
Let's see if he can squirm out of this. No, that's a bad card from Ace of Diamonds.
Now it all comes down to the river, looking for one of the 2 9s in the deck. Otherwise, we lose John in 3rd place.
The headache could return if he doesn't get there.
Not yet, man. You got hope, man. Come on.
Oh, and it didn't even look close. Well, he gets a half-hearted hug from Marcus. $263,000 to make his head feel better. John Cohen out in 3rd place.
This final table has been fun. I need luck. Hopefully I can catch some cards, a couple of double up.
Well, we're about to enter heads-up play. Marcus Gonzalez with a chip lead up against Tuan Fan, the so-called donkey who has maneuvered his way into a heads-up match against the experienced Marcus.
Let's see if the donkey can do it. The blinds are 30 and 60 with the big blind ante of 60,000.
Marcus entering this heads-up match with a 6-1 advantage over Tuan, starting off with a pair of deuces.
All in.
And he's gonna say all in, Tuan.
Tuan on about 22 blinds here.
Ooh, first card's good.
Good.
And a queen of clubs.
Call.
He's gonna make the call. I like that call too, and we've got ourselves a coin flip for a WPT title.
Dealer, one time. 10-10 jack.
Deuce.
No fun, man. No fun.
Tuan a small favorite, but he does need to improve.
Flop is a
Boom, all Broadway. That is Tuan. He's in great shape now, just needs to fade a deuce. Well, Marcus, mellow as always about that unfortunate flop for his deuces.
Tuan, not secure yet. Doesn't want the long shot to hit. And it doesn't there. 6 of hearts.
Looking good, going to the river for Tuan. Could get the instant double to start off this heads-up match if he can fade a deuce. And yes, he will fill up a full house on the river for Tuan. He will get a double up in hand number 1 of our heads-up action.
More than I thought he did.
Tuan, the local at Gardens Casino. Everyone knows his name at that place.
A great start to our heads-up match for Tuan, back to 40 blinds. Marcus still with a big advantage here at 130 blinds.
Right now, Tuan with a 10 deuce of clubs.
Raise.
He's gonna make it 125 to go. Marcus with just a 7-4 will splash around, hope to get lucky. Here we go with the flop. Wow, ace 7-9. So Marcus hitting 7s and a 4 flush for Tuan.
He's gonna start with a bet here. And it's a small one. A little more than 1 big blind.
65,000.
That's certainly not enough to discourage Marcus.
Let's see if Tuan can hit.
He only hits bottom pair, but not enough to improve over Marcus. Well, now Tuan has a decision. He could take his showdown value to the river and check, or he could turn it into a bluff and start barreling, and that is the road he will go down. 230,000 from Tuan to Marcus, and this could very well work. Marcus can't love his hand with just bottom pair and about as low a kicker as it gets, and yes, sir, Tuan with the double barrel pushes Marcus and his sevens out.
He opens up his game, decides to gamble, pushes it in, takes down the pot. He's on the comeback trail. And action is going to Tuan. Makes it 130 to go. Marcus with an attractive Jack 10 of hearts makes this call. Flop is a Jack 8-7. Jack's there for Marcus. 8's for Tuan. Tuan's on a rush. He's going to keep betting. 60,000. He's behind though.
Now Marcus, with an option between calling and raising, takes the passive route. Harmless 5 on the turn. Both players will check.
And the river card is another Jack.
Oh, what a good card for Marcus. He was already in the lead, but now with trips and the board pairing the top card, there's almost no chance Tuan can get away from his 8. And you see, he doesn't really even think about this one. He has an instant call. But the trip jacks for Marcus, way good.
Get a free entry into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament and play online poker for real cash and prizes at clubwpt.com. Sign up for free today using bonus code YT23.
Marcus with about 8.1 million in chips, 2.1 for Tuan. So we get a raise by Marcus and a call by Tuan. Here we go. It's a queen 10-7, so Tuan outflopping Marcus on this one.
Now with top pair, Tuan has looked very comfortable through this heads-up match so far. Marcus, the one doing the betting here with second pair. Tuan will call.
Going to the turn. It's another 7 pairs the board here. Tuan just checking the top pair. Marcus too shrewd for that. Doesn't bet. River card is a 5. Tuan betting 275.
And that's about 1/3 pot. I can't imagine Marcus folding a 10 here, and neither does he.
Queen.
So Tuan will get paid here with the queen. Nice value bet on the end there. Marcus needs a quick breath.
And the blinds are going up to 75, 125. The big blind ante of 125.
As Marcus looks down at ace-3.
Marcus now gonna raise to 250. Tuan with just a deuce-5 of clubs, making this call. Here's the flop, ace, king, deuce. Tuan's gonna check. Marcus with aces makes a solid bet of 150.
Both players flopping a pair. Tuan has some backdoor draws to clubs and to the wheel. Makes the call. Marcus with the backdoor draw to the wheel as well. King on the turn. And Tuan going to lead here. I can see what he's going for, but I think this is not quite the right spot to make this lead, since Marcus can easily have the king himself. All the same, Marcus with his ace will call, and we see a 7 of clubs river. There are some protection benefits to Tuan's turn lead, but here he ends up value cutting himself a little bit. Shows down the deuce. Marcus tables the ace, and he'll win that pot. So things continue to go Marcus's way at our final table. It's been his night, hasn't lost any relevant pots. Gotten away with a couple of bluffs in the right moments. Had the big cooler over John Cohen when he needed it.
Now Tuan looks down at ace-6.
Tuan's on about 15 blinds here, so he could open shove. He could go with this limp.
Just makes a call.
Now Marcus might go for it himself. Yes, he does. And Tuan with the instant call, the trap snap shut.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see.
Well, it's great instincts by Tuan. Calling with the ace-6, trapping his man. Now let's see if it'll pay off for a double up. And the flop is good for him. 10-7-3. Tuan well out in front with the ace-6. Big favorite to double up. Going to the turn. Okay, that's not going to change things. As a 3 hits the board, pairs the board. And Tuan is taking a walk around the table here. Unusual. Superstitious, perhaps.
Marcus is like, what you doing over there, buddy?
My worst nightmare. A 5 on the river! Tuan is going to double up.
Didn't want to see paint, that's why I wanted to sweat from this side.
No brutal beat for Tuan this time. He gets a nice double up with the ace-6, and our heads-up match continues. Marcus, though, looking down at ace-10 here and working with about 15 blinds. Does he want to raise or shove?
All in.
He is going to go all in. Now Tuan with queen-6 of clubs.
Can I get a count?
Well, a decent-looking hand, but certainly not good enough to call off 15 blinds here, so I don't imagine.
But the way he's going, he's running with such momentum. Queen, 6 of clubs. Now, he wants a little more time to think about this.
Uh-oh. Well, don't overthink this one. You've got a 6 in your hand, and not with an ace. Don't do it to yourself, Tuan. You're playing a great heads-up match. You got all the momentum.
I call.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no! He called. Oh, boy, you can see him. Yeah, he immediately reaches for his head. Marcus, you can see the confusion on his face. You called me with queen-6 and 15 big blinds.
Well, he knows that Marcus could be playing with anything. He's taking a shot. He's got the momentum. He stands up at his lucky spot. He's not that big of a dog. Let's see if Tuan can knock him out. The flop is a 4-4-7, so Tuan not getting what he wanted. Marcus in front.
Marcus sweating it out here.
Going to the turn. An 8.
Picks up some outs to the 5, so any 5, 6, or queen would end this tournament and make Tuan our champion. Otherwise, Marcus doubles up. And with the 10, yes, he will. Tuan gonna be second-guessing that call for a while.
3,050,000, right?
Yep.
Tuan with a misstep there, hoping to end it here and now. Instead, our heads-up match is prolonged.
We have a new chip leader. That's Marcus. He's back out in front with about 5.9 in chips. Tuan with 4.3, so that's pretty devastating for Tuan. Let's see if he can recoup. He's got a king-6 this time. Called by Tuan. Marcus with a bigger ace-king. Beautiful hand to get.
Tuan starts our action with a limp. Marcus now in the big blind. What's he want to raise to? 700,000 is the number. And a near instant call from Tuan. Maybe steaming a little bit from that last hand. Could be in trouble this hand if they both find a king, but no, Jack, Jack, 7 on the flop. Marcus in the lead and bets out small for 400,000. Tuan with nowhere to go but out has to drop that hand, and so this heads-up match that Tuan was momentarily in the lead of is now unraveling. Marcus with the 2-1 chip lead as we enter this hand.
Tuan is steaming like a cheap economy car right now. Marcus now with a call. Tuan says fine with his 3-5 of diamonds. So close and now pretty far away. Can he turn it around? Let's see the flop. And the flop is a beautiful one. Oh boy! Marcus flopping a flush. Tuan with 2 pair. How do you like that?
Disaster flop for Tuan.
Tuan checking, probably thinks he's in front. Marcus making a bet with his flush. Can't believe it.
What a cooler. Now, maybe if these two were deeper, Tuan could avoid disaster, but they started this hand 18 blinds deep.
Tuan just calling it. Queen on the turn. So Tuan with 2 pair, checking to the flush. And Marcus can't believe he's got the flush, how to play it. Bet 600,000. And Tuan
All in.
is going all in.
Call.
Giant bet.
Marcus with the instant call on the flop flush. He's in great shape to knock out Tuan here and win his first WPT title. He just needs to dodge the 4-outer.
Good game, good game, good game. Marcus is a big favorite to take down this title.
Put a black card. Any black card, but black card.
Tuan needing a 3 or a 5. Here it comes. The last card. Can he hit it? It's a jack!
Nope, it's a blackjack, and Marcus Gonsalves, our newest WPT champion. Tuan Phen with the great run, a regular at the Gardens Casino, comes up a little short and finishes in 2nd place.
Yeah, Tuan, a great competitor, 2nd place. Let's see what he has to say first.
It's tough. I mean, I was short. I trying to grind it out, but things got in my way a little bit, and then I shouldn't even call that Queen 6. Nah, but so be it.
Wow, what a night for Marcus Gonsalves, winner of the WPT Gardens Poker Championship.
Woo!
Now, not only does he win over $500,000, but he also gets that fantastic Hublot watch and a set of Baccarat crystal glasses. And since everything tastes better in Baccarat, let's raise a glass and toast our champion, Marcus Gonsalves.
Cheers.
A fantastic win for a new member of the WPT Champions Club, Marcus Gonsalves. We've got another great final table right around the corner, so we'll see you next time on the WPT.
May all your cards be live and your pots be monsters.